Jamaica. Here is a lesson including history, present, and the future of Jamaica's economy, or we will survive as Jamaicans. Ace financial analyst and commentator Ralston Iman will take us back in time, bring us to the present, and give us a peek into the future with yours truly, Colin Bell, on Portland Spice TV. Watch this, my people.
Where it's hot, Ralston. The capital budget has been cut by over $19 billion. We heard Julian Robinson in the parliament ask the minister why it was cut. And we heard, I don't know if you heard the mumbo jumbo.
No, but I had already told the public that that would be what would happen, and that would be the mumbo jumbo that you're getting. So I told the public that from a month ago, that's what they would do.
Now, explain to my listeners and viewers, because we get to understand that some people make it sound like it's a good thing. I want to make it clear to everybody here. As you heard, Julian Robinson says it has implications. It is not a good thing. Explain to my viewers and listeners, Ralston, what that means to the country.
Well, it's just a simple matter. Them things are not a rocket science. They're a simple thing. So, for example, if you are going to grow, bring it down to a family. As a family, if you are going to grow, you have to have a house, right? So if you look at the capital budget as the money to make the house, if you cut the capital budget, then it means that the family now have no house. So it means that you can't grow because you're not going to sleep properly at night time. You don't have no proper bathroom for going on. You don't have no proper toilet. You don't have no proper room for going on. So it's just as simple as that. When you cut the capital budget, it means you cut the budget that is supposed to spend on road, is supposed to spend on hospital, is supposed to spend on courthouse and all of them things there. So them things that hold back the country. Additionally, the capital budget means you draw sand, you buy cement, you buy concrete, you buy steel. So a whole man get work. So the man who drive the truck from down the river, the man who will load the sand get money, the architect get money. You follow me?
Yeah.
And the shopkeeper get money in the community because more man can go shop for buy things, you know.
It drives the economy.
Yeah, man.
Because, and worse in our country that we're not really producing anything of substance.
Precisely. And remember, it's a consistent cutting of the capital budget while we're almost at the brink of a recession. Because every year them cut the capital budget, which is a budget that multiplies the economy.
Hold on, Ralston. You're saying every year them do the same thing, yeah?
Yeah, man. Every year them cut the capital budget.
Every single year since 2016?
Every single year. Yeah, man. Since Nigel Clark, then every year them cut the capital budget and say procurement cars. Yep.
So,
and that is why we're where we are right now.
So a lot of the projects that have been promised, the way them say them are going to do, those projects, do they depend on this capital budget?
That's why the Prime Minister tell about 2026 because he knows them now have a capital budget for them this year. So he might give a promise and say, when you bring me back in 2026, we do that.
So, me I understand it and tell me if me wrong. It sounds to me like during March, April, when the budget is being read, them hype up the budget. Yeah, and say them are going to do all these manner of things and it will cost this amount of money. And coming down into the last quarter, them cut it back.
Them do like 2 and 3. So they present 4 budget every year. No? So they present the original budget in March. And then by September, then do a supplementary. First supplementary, then second supplementary. And all of that is always chopping the capital budget.
So the capital budget
is the growth budget.
And that grow the economy based on where we are as a nation. Because tourism...
for every economy in the world. That's economics 101. Capital spending is what drive economic activity globally.
Government have to spend money in the country.
For infrastructure, roads, bridge, schools, hospitals.
Talk to me. Invest in agriculture.
Yeah, man. Rural road network and all of them things there, yeah? That kind of stuff. Yeah, man.
So, every year, you are saying, last year, what was the cut?
Last year, them cut it from 75 to about 60. This year, them cut it from 75 to 56. Every year that them. And say it's procurement why them can't spend the money.
But the procurement people came out the other day and said, don't blame us.
Well, that's the point I'm making. So it's just an excuse. That's what I'm
Because
telling you.
the procurement
The
people
real,
came
reason for,
out.
the real reason for that is because they want to continue to pay down the debt faster than program for. That is
So-
the real reason for that. So when
so-
they run out of revenues and the revenues run short, then still pay the debt faster than program for and cut the capital budget.
So are we still paying more on the debt that we need to pay, Ralston?
The primary surplus for April to November was 100.238 billion, while the amount required was $96 billion. 0.238, while the amount required was 96. The minister in our first interview.
96 million?
Billion.
Billion.
When government spend money a billion, them talk about.
All right, so that means they're paying about 4 billion more than them need for pay.
Yeah, man, and the fiscal deficit was lower than programs for it was 19 billion and should have been 24 billion.
So why they still do that?
Well, the minister in an interview on a particular radio station told the analyst, the host, that if them don't that, the whole thing will fall apart. The whole world will come crumbling down.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
But isn't that a blatant lie?
Yeah, but analysts not educated enough to tell the minister that you're talking foolishness.
Ralston, for all of my listeners, them were like when we simplify the thing. You borrow a loan of $1 million. Local people, you borrow $1 million. The loan agency said to you, pay me $50,000 a month for let's say 2 years, 24 months. Just for word's sake. I decide that I go and pay $75,000 a month. So me I pay $25,000 more than what the bank require me to pay. Because me I say
and the explanation that them give is that we pay the banker faster so that when we go for borrow again we get lower interest rate.
Right.
Them say them not borrow.
But while paying the banker faster, you also say you now fix no road. No, back to me. Me now buy no food put in the house.
Correct.
It's just rice. You get little rice. You get little rice and tin mackerel and flour and tin mackerel to stay alive. But me now buy no chicken, me now buy no vegetable, me now buy no spring water, no milk, just sugar. So me basically I run my house on the bone.
Precisely.
The people then can't go to school every day.
Correct. And most importantly, you know, fix up the house, the tile it.
No, not the house. Remember the house not finishing up. Remember the house a bill as you said earlier, you know.
You
so not more now do on the house, you know. The building stop. We just survive.
Same way, sir. Yep. And everybody in Jamaica can identify with that. Barely survive. Yep.
So we are getting this notion that we manage the economy well. That's what the government. That's what the government has been saying, Ralston.
Them use one variable and say paying down the debt faster than program for is good management. That is what them sell the people. But when you look and everybody look and see how the place pop down in terms of road, in terms of hospital, all those things are the responsibilities of government. So you can't just use one variable and say you run your house properly. So you tell your wife, so you're going to pay the bank faster than himself to pay.
Yeah.
So your wife I say, well, I'm to the pick them for go to school, well, I'm to the food for coming out of the house. You know, finish the house. I'm going to left you. Which is what happened right now.
You know, my whole concern though about that is that I don't think there are enough people out there who understand the financial sector and follow the numbers.
Particularly the people who talk the most, the analysts.
No, but that's where
I'm
going. That's where I'm going, Ralston. They don't follow the numbers enough to speak on these topics. Or it is a deliberate act to mislead the Jamaican people.
Some of them don't have the numbers, and some of them don't understand the numbers. Some of them are just pretenders, charlatans, and some of them embedded, and some don't know the numbers, them don't know how to find the numbers. Yeah.
Ralston, follow me now. You've been watching this economy and you have been talking. So not like you're watching
for 36 years.
Your history is out there. You've been saying that for 10 consecutive quarters, the Jamaican economy was decelerating, slowing down from the comeback from COVID.
From COVID,
so we're dropping back. way before burial.
Yeah, man.
The Statistical Institute of Jamaica said that in the third quarter, we declined by 3.5%. You've been saying it was coming.
Yeah, man.
What is happening now looking at the fourth quarter in Jamaica?
Well, we expect a decline at the fourth quarter, which means that we'll be officially in a recession. And based on what the minister did with the capital budget, you might see another decline in the first quarter of this year too. So you're going to see a protracted recession.
So you're looking at 3 quarters of decline? But speak to people who've been saying to us that when I talk doom and gloom and Marlon Morgan actually tell me, say, we don't wish Jamaica well. We are not wishing on this program. We are looking at the figures, the facts, reality.
We'll follow the numbers.
Because he's not disputing the numbers, you know. But he's saying, he's talking now that the messengers are, I don't even know what I must say because I can't say.
So I must tell the people that everything is fine while it is going in the wrong direction. We can't do that.
So you're looking at the fourth quarter. And let me ask you, what about Christmas spending? You don't think, based on Christmas spending and the business people in that survey done by Danans the other day said that consumer confidence is up 3%, 3.2%? And the Christmas, remember, why you think the fourth quarter still going to be a decline?
Well, as Don said, even the Bank of Jamaica, you know that the Bank of Jamaica said they printed less money in real terms because the economy was declining. The Bank of Jamaica said that before the Christmas. So less money was in circulation during the Christmas in comparison to last year's Christmas. Don said that the people told him that it was just optimism. They thought that the interest rate should have been reduced. The consumers thought they would have gotten more jobs. So if you notice, the jobs numbers came out, not much more jobs were created. So basically, all the business people tell you that the Christmas flop.
So you are saying that with the Christmas spending, that now going to do nothing to give us growth. So it is.
No, the Bank of Jamaica told us that even before Christmas that they are printing less money because the economy is in decline.
So, Ralston Iman, you were saying that technically the country is in a decline already, weren't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And you still stand by that?
Well, Statin told us that in the second quarter it was 0.2%. That is statistically insignificant. And then in the third quarter, minus 3.5%.
So it's a trend?
Yeah, man. Precisely. It's a trend started from the 10 consecutive quarters of deceleration. I take time, I go over the gully, I take time, I go over the gully, I take time, I go over the gully. And then Barry just push it in the gully.
And then just blame everything on Barry like you never left on the edge already.
Why Planning Institute told us that Barry was only 1/3, which is true.
So you are saying recession. Explain to my listeners and viewers, because some people might think that is a good thing. Some people might think, recession not really mean nothing gross. It don't mean not. What does this mean and what this is going to do to the lives of the ordinary Jamaican and even the big man too?
A recession is 2 consecutive quarters decline in real GDP. It means that less economic activity is taking place. It means that businesses make less profits. It means that people get laid off, and it means that people get poorer, and it means that you have more crime and more domestic violence. Simple.
Does it also means that your
less revenues too?
Does it also mean that your $100,000 today by March I got value maybe 5% less than what it value now?
Basically, yeah. Because less activity is taking place, so you have scarcity.
People, what may I say to you is that if you are work with $100,000 a month now, in another month or two, the $100,000 now can do it I don't know.
So I buy $95,000 worth of goods.
There you go. That's what I said to you.
Firms are going to start lay off people too, because they're not making enough profits. Yeah.
So what is the government saying to the people that, well, you know the problem, Ralston? You know the biggest part of the problem what we have now? The government don't admit that we have a problem.
No.
Because I was
They're
just
not gonna-
asking you about what are they telling us that they are going to use to fix this. But
No, they have no fix. They have no fix. When the minister comes and cut the capital budget, that is not a fix. That is an exacerbation of the problem.